This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The IAAF World Relays Baton Tour of the Bahamas is in full swing. Golden Girl and IAAF representative Pauline Davis-Thompson has made every trip so far, and she's been amazed with the response from the Family Islands.
These kids, they just burst in with so much energy, and they want to compete so bad. And let me tell you, I really feel that when they come here May 9th and 10th, they're going to put some beat in some of these Nassau kids who have all these great facilities here to train, because their conditions that they have in these Family Islands is not as good as Nassau, but you would never know. I mean, they're running barefooted and they're moving fast coming down that track, and their grimace is not one of, somebody's making me do this. That you can see their will. You can see they want to become these great athletes.
The BAISS Private School Track and Field Championships got underway this morning at the old Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. The three-day meet runs until Friday, and SAC's Big Red Machine is well oiled and looking to make sure their name remains the only one on the coveted trophy for the 26th consecutive year.
We are very, very strong in our junior girls, senior girls, intermediate girls, senior boys. Stronger than we've been in the past several years. Senior boys are very, very, very strong. We're strong all around. We have some weaknesses here and there, as every team has, but I think we can pull off at least 6 of the 8 divisions. I definitely very, very sure that we're going to do well over these next 3 days. I think we will come up with a victory.
Now, for the past 8 years, the Queen's College Comets have done their best to dethrone SAC, and each time they've come up short, but they hope the end result turns out different this time around.
We got our closest 2 years ago. It was 40 points away, and at the end of the first day, we were 115 points down. So the first day is good. They're strong on the field events, especially some of the senior throws, girls and boys. Got some very, very, very good throwers. We haven't quite matched them in that area yet. We're working on that, but if we can manage to maintain our small distance between them from the first day, then we've certainly got a good chance.
Now, down in Long Island, they have 2 exciting days of sports competition coming up tomorrow and Friday. Here's Sports Officer Jermaine Adderley.
It's inter-school track and field between the 5 primary schools and the 2 high schools, North Long Island High and NGM. So far, North Long Island High has dominated in basketball and beat NGM in senior boys softball, which didn't happen for the last 20-some years. So they got revenge on their minds, so it should be a good competitive meet. And from that meet, we'll be able to get our under-20s team to go to IAAF relays.
Major colleges and universities in the United States pride themselves on being able to keep their better athletes in state, and the College of the Bahamas is now trying to use a similar recruitment method. Our Kelsey Johnson spoke with Coach Mark Humes to see how they plan to go about attaining this goal.
The College of the Bahamas is expanding its athletic program and encourages more Bahamian student athletes to stay at home and be a part of the local brand. The college boasts of competing in 4 sporting disciplines, inclusive of volleyball, basketball, soccer, and track and field. As recruitment continues, more sporting disciplines will be added. As for now, the team compete in local leagues and international events.
What some may have considered to be not top-tier athletes, we saw as diamonds in the rough. And I think right now that investment in the athletes is starting to pay off. I think you see it in their performances over the past few weeks. Once they recognize that COB also provides them with an opportunity to compete against the international teams, they're going to want to follow that. Most athletes just want to go someplace where they're successful.
Access to facilities has been a major issue for the College of the Bahamas, and even though it is a hindrance, Hume said it will not stop them from pushing on.
In light of the fact that we don't have all that you would find in some major university, we've been creative enough to use what we have to create champions. As a national institution, we've been seeking access to the national sporting facilities. To date, we have not received a go on that. We should not have to, as a national institution, make do with a makeshift track. We have 2 track and field facilities here in the country. We have a basketball gym very nearby. All of these things can lend to COB's visibility not only in the local community, but also in the international community as attractive facilities that would attract the quality and the caliber of athletic competition, athletic teams that we would need.
Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
All right, thanks a lot, Kelsey. The New Providence Women's Basketball Association was back on the floor last night with a doubleheader at the Donald Davis Gym. Up first, those COB Caribs, they had their way with the Defence Force Waves, winning 59-38. Bria Forbes led the Caribs with 20 points and 16 rebounds, while Latoya Silver added 19 points and 7 boards.
We had a little ups and downs at the beginning of the season, but now we practice and try to work on our downfall within the game. So we coming around. We're working on next season.
We practiced this morning, so we took what we did in practice and we executed well. Yeah. We shared the ball and we just talked and we had a fun time, so it turned into a win. It was a good team effort.
Now in the feature game last night, it was all about D's Saints. They put away the Arawaks 50-20. Alexis Bell led the Saints with 14 points. Marceline St. Jean added 11. Savannah Simonet had a side-high 12 points for the Arawaks. And that will do it for sports, but don't go anywhere. There's more to come after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.